Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's Jacob. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about two apps that you can download right now if they're not already on your phone, and I think there's a good chance that they will be, and you can use to make $1,000 or more per day with affiliate marketing. Okay, if this is your first time here on my channel, you can rest assured that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to affiliate marketing. You can see behind me some of the awards that I've won. That's the ClickFunnels Dream Car, the 6 figures with Legendary Marketer, and I placed 11th overall in a massive launch with Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, and Russell Brunson. I've trained hundreds of aspiring affiliate marketers. I've helped countless people have their first $1,000 days, $5,000 months, $10,000 months, $20,000 months, $40,000 months, right? I've been in this game for several years now, and I've seen a lot of stuff, and we're going to simplify this whole thing down, and we're going to talk about two apps. They play hand in hand to work together to get you to that $1,000 a day, $1,000 or more per day mark with your affiliate marketing business. Okay. Now, in honor of talking about apps that you can download, I'm recording this on my phone to get across the point to you that this stuff doesn't have to be complicated. Okay. I've got my fancy Canon camera lying around somewhere, but quite frequently I won't be bothered grabbing that, and I'll just grab my phone in order to film content. It doesn't need to be complex, and it doesn't need to be fancy. Use what you've got, be resourceful, get creative, and if you're consistent with that stuff, that's what's going to generate the results. Okay, so I just wanted to make that point before we dive into it. All right, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Leave any questions or comments that you've got below, and give the video a like if you get any value from it. Okay, so let's dive into these two apps. Right, like I said off the top, there's a very, very good chance that you've probably got both of these on your phone already. Okay, they're probably something that you use every day. You might spend an hour, you might spend several hours on these apps. So rather than sending you off to download some thing that's going to have you doing weird surveys or anything like that and just doing random crap, we're going to talk about two apps that you can actually use to build a strong brand, build yourself a business that will last months and years into the future. Okay, so those two apps are Facebook and Messenger, right? Facebook is where you can log in, you can scroll through your feed, obviously, and you can post content. Messenger separately is where you talk to the people, you communicate with people that you have connected with on Facebook. Okay, so these two things go hand in hand. We use the Facebook app to create content, to grow a friends list, to develop new connections, and then we use the Messenger app to connect with them directly. Okay, so the only thing missing from these two apps is a product, right? So first things first that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to find a product to sell. Now, there's a ton of affiliate networks out there that you can dive into and choose a product that you want to promote. I would encourage you to find a product that is going to pay you a high ticket commission, $500 or more. Ideally, get closer to the $1,000 mark. That is really, really going to help you. Okay, now you may need to jump on your computer to do that, but once you've got your affiliate link, you're good to go. There's a few ways that you can go out there and find products. Look at YouTube videos, look at what people are promoting, get into Facebook groups and look at what people are promoting. Look for big affiliate networks like ClickBank and stuff like that. You can look at launch sites like JV Notify Pro, like Muncheye if you want to focus more on launches, or just Google what you're looking for, right? High ticket affiliate programs. There's going to be a ton of stuff that comes up. If you want to promote any of my offers, you can check out some of the links in the description and you'll get some info on how to do that. We actually close sales for our affiliates if they're the right fit to join our program. But you need to go and find a product, right? You need to find something that jumps out to you and is something that you want to promote. Okay, that's really, really simple. If you can't get past that step, then don't even bother with the rest of this. You can end the video. You need to go find a product to promote. Okay, so let's skip past that first part and assume that you've done that. You found this thing, you're like, yep, I want to promote this thing. Now I'm ready to jump in and use these two apps to my full advantage. Okay, here's how to think about the two different apps, right? If you've been in the online space for any length of time, you've probably been introduced to the concept of sales funnels, right? Now, the way to think about Messenger is that is your sales funnel. That is the vehicle that you are going to use to convert people from leads into buyers by having a conversation with them. Okay, On the flip side, the Facebook app, that is where you're going to do your lead generation, and you're going to do that with a few different steps. Okay, so they're the separate roles that these two apps play in the overall program. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be moving people from Facebook over into Messenger, having a conversation with them, using our link that we got before when we selected our product, and that's when we get paid. Okay, you're going to do that over and over and over again until you get up to the $1,000 a month mark. Okay, so let's break down each of these components. The Facebook app, we're going to use that to do a few different things. Okay, the app is where you are going to use your profile to connect with people. So you're going to go into communities who are going to have people that would be interested in the product that you have selected. Okay, so if you've selected a good product, then that should solve a problem for people, right? If you've selected a product that is a certain diet, right, and it helps people achieve a certain health goal, there is going to be people out there who are looking to solve that problem. So you would use your Facebook profile to go into the groups where those people exist, and you would start to engage, you would start to ask questions, you would start to post content, you would start to interact in the comments, and you start to connect with the people who interact back with you. What that's doing is your friends list is going to start building up with people who are in that market. Okay. The second thing that you want to do with your profile is you want to add some images. Okay. You want to clean it up. You don't want it to look, you don't want it to look spammy or unprofessional or whatever. I would recommend that you get a designer to put together a cover banner for your profile that tells people what you do. Right, I help people with X, solve whatever problem it is that your product. You can put a little description in your bio. You can tell people to drop you a message if they've got any questions. Just set up your bio like that's the storefront for your business. Imagine it that way, right? Imagine you're opening a coffee shop and you want the storefront to look good, right? You want it to, if someone rocks up to your coffee shop, you want them to go, oh, this is a place that I want to have a cup of coffee. This isn't somewhere that they walk up and they're like, shit, I'm not going in there, and they turn around and walk away. Okay, so get rid of all of the political stuff and get rid of all of the religious debates and all that kind of stuff. Tidy it up so that it looks like a business, right? And then when you start interacting with those people that you meet in the Facebook groups, they're going to come to your profile and they're going to see, okay, that's why this person's added me. We have a common interest. We're both interested in this thing, which ties back to the problem that your product solves. Okay, so now you've got a growing friends list of people who are in your target audience, and you're getting active in those communities, so people are going to start to recognize you and all those kind of things. Now on your profile, you need to start putting out content that is going to be geared towards moving people towards a sale. Okay, the way that we do that is with a few different categories. Okay, well, let's talk through these. You can share content that relates to pure value. Okay, so the way to think about this is you've got your product that solves a problem for somebody, right? Imagine where they currently are. So they've currently got this problem. That's point A. When their problem is solved, they'll be in point B. Okay, what are the big ticket things along that journey that they need to understand? And this is where it comes back to understanding the product that you are trying to sell. What are the things that they need to know, right? What are the problems that they might encounter? What helpful tips can you give them from your own experiences or from doing research and from learning? What helpful tips can you give them to help them move along that spectrum? Because what's going to happen then is people are going to consume it. They're going to be interested in it. And a certain percentage of people will raise their hand and say, hey, I'm really interested in this. Is there a way that I can move faster? And that's where your paid program comes into it. Okay. Another couple of other buckets of content that you can look at are results. If it's a good product, it's going to have results. Right, you can connect with the owner of the product, you can look at the sales page, and you can share those results on your Facebook profile, okay? The other thing you can look at is what are major pitfalls that people in that industry face, right? If you're helping people with losing weight, what are big pitfalls that they're going to face along the way with their diet, with their training, with their mindset, right? How can they avoid these pitfalls? It's all just geared towards helping people move towards that goal. And then for the ones that want to move faster, your product is the solution to do that, okay? Another great bucket of content is myths. What myths are there out there about your niche, your product, your problem, right? And then talk about the opposite. Talk about, okay, well, you think this is true. This is what you've been told. These are the lies you've been told. This is actually the truth, okay? Then what you're going to want to do is give people a call to action, okay? And this is where we start moving people from being prospects who are on your friends list interested in a certain topic to buying. And there's two ways that you can do this, okay? You can sell directly on Facebook. So you can put up a post that has a call to action, and you can put a link in the comments, and people can buy directly off a post, right? Tons of money gets made that way, right? I've got posts that sit in my Facebook group, make thousands of dollars a month, and I never touch them, right? Or you can move them over to Messenger if you want to have a conversation with them, okay? So you can do a post and you can give them a call to action that says, if you'd like to chat more about this, drop me a message. So now you've got two ways that you can use these apps to build your audience and to sell stuff, okay? If it's a more expensive product, if it's above the $500, $1,000 mark, you're probably going to want to have a conversation with people so that you can help them make a decision as to if it's the right thing for them to buy or not. Okay, now here's a couple of tips around talking to people. If someone reaches out to you and they say, hey, I saw your post about XYZ, can we have a little bit of a chat and see if this product might be the right fit for me? You can say, sure, tell me a little bit about where you're currently at. There's a few phases that you want to speak through with people. You want to understand where they currently are, what they're struggling with, where they want to get to, why they want to get there, what's holding them back from getting there on their own. And then if after they tell you all of that information, you think the product is still a good fit, you don't sell to everybody, you only sell to the people that really need your product, you can say, look, I think based on everything you've told me, this product that I've got is a really good fit for you. Do you mind if I tell you a little bit more about it? And then you can pitch them, right? You've got permission, pitch them. You can tell them, or go watch this video, I'll wait, drop me a message when it's done. Whatever you need to do at that point, you get the link in front of them, and then they either buy or they don't buy, okay? Now, in a lot of markets, what's going to happen is your success with this strategy is going to start fueling more and more success, okay? As if you're in the make money online space, as you start to make more money and you start sharing these results and these wins, more and more people are going to be drawn to you. People are going to start to reach out. People are going to start to buy off your posts. Your attraction marketing is really going to start to kick in, and your audience will grow bigger and bigger, and your results will get bigger and bigger. You'll also get more testimonials that you can share, which will generate you more and more results, okay? If you want to dive into more detail on this strategy, I recommend you check out the programs that I've got linked in the description. We can dive into the step-by-step on all of this. But for the person that's ready to go and ready to dive in, that's how you can use the Facebook app and the Facebook Messenger app hand in hand to sell stuff every single day, okay? If you're consistently growing your audience, you're consistently putting out valuable content, and you're consistently making offers either on your profile or with the people that you connect with directly in Messenger, using that framework to talk to them like we just spoke about, with a bit of consistency, with a bit of hard work over time, your results will build up, and there's no reason that you can't fly past that $1,000 a day mark, okay? If you got any value from this one, be sure to give the video a like. If you want more detailed help, check out the links in the description. Give the channel a sub and click the bell icon, and then you'll get notified whenever I drop any new videos. Other than that, I'll talk to you all soon. Cheers.